Well, we told you earlier that it is National Coffee Day. So if you're in your kitchen right now, maybe making yourself a cup of Joe and you look at the floor and you're thinking like, this is not cute. This is not my cup of coffee. Probably want to get some new flooring. We've got Carolyn Blacksotier here from 50 Floor. You like that pun, don't you?
Yes, it's a little bit of poetic license, but you're allowed, Elsa. Cup of tea, cup of coffee.
I switched it up a little. You know, I'm a tea drinker, but it is National Coffee Day, so I'll switch it up just for today. But in terms of getting new flooring, again, we're looking at our kitchen and we're thinking, it was fine 15 years ago. It's time for a change.
Yeah.
50 Floor can help us make that change very easily.
Yeah, or it was even fine 8 years ago. I mean, they're finding now that if your floor is about anywhere from 7 to 8 years old, you're kind of missing out. It's kind of like a car. You know, if a car gets to 7 or 8 years old, there's all kinds of new technologies that are there. Same with your phone or anything. Same with flooring.
Yes, absolutely. All right. But we don't know any of them. So we need to start out with an expert to help us, because a lot of times we just know what we see at a friend's house. Oh, that looks good. But we don't know if it's going to fit our lifestyle or our home. So an expert from 50 Floor is going to help us determine that.
Yeah, so that expert from 50 Floor will come to your home. Where else should they go? But actually right there to see your space, to get an assessment of kind of your lifestyle, what you need. They will come also with hundreds of samples for you to look at. So you can actually take the sample, hold it up, or put it down on your existing floor, see what it looks like with if it's in a kitchen, your cabinetry, your wall colors, if there's any kind of draperies, you know, your upholstery on your chairs, whatever. You can see what it's going to look like and really make an educated choice. It takes the guesswork out of it. An educated choice of what you think looks good. And then the flooring expert is there to help guide you to say, yeah, that would really work well in here. Or maybe you want to think of staying in that color scheme, but maybe you want to look at a different flooring. Maybe you were looking at hardwood and they say you might want to look at laminate instead, or vinyl. So this in-home consult is absolutely free. It doesn't cost you anything for the expert advice and all the trouble of them coming out, bringing samples, and basically bringing you the showroom.
Right. And then you get the peace of mind knowing that the next step, that install and committing to that project, you've got that peace of mind knowing that you're doing it right because you consulted the expert right at the beginning on the front end. So now we're getting into install process. This is a part that gets a little hairy for a lot of people because they don't even get new flooring because they don't want to get to the install. They know they're going to have to move furniture and get the old carpet out or the old flooring out and then get the new flooring in. It just seems overwhelming. 50 Floor is going to help us with that part.
That's right. Because, you know, folks who go and buy flooring like at a box store or some kind of specialty store, often they have to find their own installers.
Yep.
You know, and that can be a little bit scary. So what 50 Floor is, we walk you through every step of the process so that once you have picked out your flooring, we set up with your input a time is scheduled for the crew to come out and do all this work that you just talked about. You're not going to do it. The crew is. They're going to first move all your heavy furniture off to the side. So all of that gets moved for you. They have furniture straps. They're very good at this. Then they're going to take your old floor. They're going to uninstall it, basically pull it all up, cart it away. If it's carpet, we try to recycle it. Then you're going to see the subfloor will be exposed. They're going to clean that subfloor. They're going to make any repairs that are necessary so they can move on to the next step, which is voila, installing your brand new floor. They install it, then they mop and vacuum again because they're not, even though your new floor is in, they're going to move all that furniture back for you. And this whole process takes almost as long as it takes me to describe. No, it's absolutely typically less than 1 day.
Wow. To be able to do it that quickly, that is amazing. And it also makes a lot of sense why people decide to do multiple rooms when they have 50 Floor come out, because they're like, you know what, you might as well get that bathroom too. Kitchen didn't look good. Bathroom could need some saving too. What I love about 50 Floor is that there's always deals as well. You make this as affordable as possible for your customers. This month is no different. Tell us what it is.
Okay, so I just talked about the install, which is also guaranteed, and which you should remember that since the install is guaranteed, it also keeps the warranty on the individual flooring products themselves because it's done by a guaranteed crew. The install for hardwood, laminate, vinyl, and carpet this month won't cost you a penny. It's free. So you can take all your funds and put it into getting the best floor that you can.
And on top of that, you're going to save an additional $100 on top of that just by mentioning Midday Maryland. So call the number on your screen, mention Midday Maryland. They'll give you that $100 off right away. Otherwise, go online and then type in Midday Maryland into that promo code field, and you'll save it that way as well.
And can I add one more thing?
Of course.
If money is a little tight, we're offering 0% interest financing as long as you pay the balance off in full within the terms of the agreement.
So many deals. I'm actually forgetting to name them all. It's a great problem to have. Carolyn Blacksfoot here. Thank you so much for being with us. We appreciate it. And we'll be right back with more Midday Maryland right after this. Stay tuned.